Good morning. All right, how are you guys doing today? I hope you're having just an absolutely fabulous day. So my name is Judy Menlove, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Markham, Ontario, Canada. So I'm just going to wait and see if anybody pops on for a minute. I'm going to see if I can get this to show up on my iPad in case anybody is on and they want to comment. I might be able to see them. Let me see. Okay, we're good to go. All right, so today we are under a smoke alert. Yeah, so yesterday was really weird. The whole day had an orange glow to it. So we've got a bunch of forest fires way up north, way up north. But they're all, because of the winds, it's all coming down to the GTA, even across the border into the US. I've noticed on Facebook, some Americans are already complaining about the smoke. I don't know what they want us to do about it, but anyways, yeah, so today you can really smell the smoke. So yesterday I couldn't smell it too much, but the day was really eerie. Like I said, it had like an orange glow the whole day. Very, very weird. So today it's not quite as orange. As a matter of fact, I actually even saw the sun for a couple of minutes this morning, but it's gone again, and it's all just all cloud with all the smoke. And you can really smell it. It smells like you're right beside a campfire. So anyway, so today will be a good day for me to stay inside and craft, or maybe clean or tidy up my mess. It just depends on what I feel like doing, right? Okay. And for those of you who have been following my ankle progress, it's coming along one day at a time. It's better every day. It's still painful, certain ways I move it. I can go up the stairs slowly, one at a time. But when I come down the stairs, it's like 1 foot and then the other foot on the same stair, and then 1 foot and the other foot on the same stair. So my foot just doesn't want to move the way it's supposed to yet. I guess when I start physio, probably, I don't know, we're going away, so probably won't be for at least 2 or 3 weeks. Hopefully then my foot will start to get a little bit better, have more motion that way. So good morning, Maureen. How are you today? I hope you're having a wonderful day. Okay, so I'm going to, I don't even know if I have any announcements. I did get to see the new fall catalog online yesterday. Good morning, Rita. How are you doing today? Yeah, so as a demonstrator, we get to view it online. We can't order anything until I think it's the 21st as demonstrators. But anyways, what was I going to say? Yeah, so there's a lot of interesting stuff in the new catalog. So I just had a glance through it. I haven't actually had a chance to really look at it and make a list yet, but I know my list is going to be long as per usual. So also yesterday I got the new hot foiling machine, but I haven't even taken it out of the box yet. So I was busy yesterday, and so maybe next week I might be able to take it out of the box and show you. We'll see how brave I am. Okay, I'm going to turn the camera down. We're going to get started. Today I'm playing with the Botanical Expressions bundle. So, all right, let's get started. As soon as I find that little button. Here he is. Okay. All right. Come down there. We'll put a light on so we can see better. Oh, let's turn it out. It's one of those touch lamps. There we go. Okay. All right, how's that? A bunch of glare and more glare. Maybe I can move this away. Oh, it turned it out again. I need to stop touching it in that one spot. Oh, Maureen, you're at the retreat with your sisters and friends. Oh, perfect. Yes, absolutely perfect. I love doing that. I don't get to do it often enough, but okay. Maybe one of these days, Maureen, I'm going to come down to Newfoundland and we can stamp together. You just never know what's going to happen, right? Okay, so the Botanical Expressions. So we'll start with the stamp set. I wasn't gonna get the stamp set. I didn't think there was a lot on here that I would use, but as you know, if you buy the bundle, you save 10%. And I always get one or the other, and then the next week I'm thinking, oh, I wish I had got the other one. So now I just bite the bullet, and if I don't use it, I don't use it. Anyways, it does have quite a few that I have been using. You're wonderful in every way. Thank you. I am thankful for you. You brighten my day. Thank you for being there. So there are quite a few here that I will use. So it was a good investment to save the 10%. All right, and then this is the die. You only get one die. This is it. This is what it looks like. Okay, it does not cut out. I'll show you. So what you end up with is a border like this. Okay, so you could cut all this if you wanted. I don't know why you would, but you could if you wanted to do that. But anyways, it comes with this little skinny border. Okay, really skinny border here. But I've got about 1/4 inch on each side. So when you run it through, I just left 1/4 inch on the edge, and then I just trimmed it off with another 1/4 inch. It's probably not even, but it's close enough. I don't know. Can you see that it's out, 1/100 of an inch? No, probably not. So I'm not gonna worry about it. I don't measure a lot. So, okay. So I'm just gonna make an easy card here, and just to kind of show you. So I've got, I'm gonna make a couple of cards today, just pretty easy. This is a piece of crisp cantaloupe. Okay, so it's 8.5 by 5.5, scored at the 4 1/4 as per usual. And then I'm just gonna take this and adhere that like that. So I'll get my trusty glue out here. Move that so I don't get the glue all over. And just put, this glue comes out really fast and lots of it. Okay, I want to make sure it gets to the edge though. Let's put a little bit on this border here. And maybe I'll just put the odd one here, especially on the edges. Oh, there we go. All right. Okay, I work much better with tweezers when I'm trying to do something like this. There we go, at least to flip it over. Okay. So I'm just going to leave maybe a little bit, another little 1/4 inch or whatever at the edge there. And we'll just put that down. Yeah, so this is peaceful pine that I cut the leaves out in. So crisp cantaloupe and peaceful pine. I think they go quite well together. I could put a couple more little pieces of glue there, but we'll just leave it, see what happens. Okay. So then I cut out some butterflies with the Olive Flutter stamp set and punched them out with the punch. So I stamped them in the peaceful pine and then just colored them with my crisp cantaloupe blends. So anyways, yeah, I just wanted a little something here. And maybe we'll just kind of, I don't know, do something like that. I'll put one down here. And then I cut a little circle out with the, I can never remember what this set's called, Stylish Shapes. And then just stamped a sentiment, have a fabulous day. And that one, the sentiment, is from the Phrases and Frames. Okay, and I just stamped it in the Peaceful Pine. So we're just going to stick some dimensionals on this and be done with the card. Easy, easy peasy. I'm just putting mini dimensionals on. Oh, and then I did add, I lost the backing of that one. I don't know where it went. I did add, what am I trying to say? I added some Winkostella. That's what I'm trying to say. Added some Winkostella to the butterflies. Ugh. Okay, I'm just putting these dimensionals as close to the middle as I can so that they'll stay popped up a little bit. Rather than, normally I put them at the end. These backings are causing me issues today. Maybe just put that one there. See, so they don't lay quite flat. They do pop a wee little bit. Hopefully you can see that. Good morning, Jean. Good morning, Lori. How are you? What's your PEIS? I saw you were down there. Down by the beach, spending lots of time by the beach. All right. Yeah, I'll just peel the backs off of these two. And where am I going to put this one? I think I'm just going to put that one there. So we'll, I don't know, just put it there. And then we'll just put some dimensionals on the back of this. I know I'm using all minis today. I don't know why, but there we go. Pull the backs off. Crash. And we'll just put that there. All right, and there's your card. You know what? I really like this pine, peaceful pine, and the crisp cantaloupe together. I think it's really, really pretty. You may see me use more of that down the road. Anyway, so that's one card that was really quick and easy. Now, mind you, I did have the butterflies done, and I did have that cut. But you can see how you can make a quick and simple card with this. All right. So, I have a couple more here to show you. Cottage on the Ocean. Wow, that's nice. This is done in Lost Lagoon and Pretty Peacock. Okay. And then I found these butterflies. These are discontinued. They were paper butterflies, paper butterfly accents. I don't know. They might even be 2 years old. Anyways, I found them, thought I'd use them. So I just, colored them with the Lost Lagoon blends and just put a sentiment on and some embellishments. And that was that one. And this one, I used the, what's that designer paper called? Moonlit Flora. So I got this idea from Patty Bennett, which is Patty Stamps. And anyway, so I just cut this, ran that through, and put a piece of vellum underneath. And underneath the vellum, I put a big wedge of the foam and just popped that up. So that's how that one was done. And then this one, this is the other one we're going to make now. Okay. All right. So I've got a piece of, yep, my mind just went blank. What is this called? Soft sea foam. Don't you hate it when your mind goes blank like that? All right. So I'm going to cut a piece of this. I'm going to cut it about here. So you're going to want to, I'm just going to kind of line it up with the lines on my mat here so that I know it's kind of straight. Okay. Yeah, and I'm just going to cut it down about there. You can cut it wherever you want. And I got a couple of scrappy Post-it notes here. I'm going to hold that in place. Oh. Okay, so I'm going to try and come down a little bit closer here. Okay, so this is kind of hanging off the edge a little bit. So I just want to move this back over so that it will pretty much cut the whole thing. I have to line it up again. There you go. So you might want to keep an eye on that when you're doing it, that you don't have it over too far. There we go. And I'll just put one piece on the other side. Okay. Now, normally when I put this through the Stamp Cut and Emboss machine, I would put it through this way. But because I can't do that because it's too wide, it has to go through this way. So you're probably going to hear the big clunk. So hang on, I'll be right back. And my Post-it tape didn't hold very well. So I'm just going to stick it back on. Hopefully it will be straight. Okay. Ouch. There we go. Not too clunky. Not too clunky. Okay, let me move this up a little bit here. Okay. All right. Now, then we have to pull the tape off. I've used this tape quite a bit, so that looks like that may be the end of it. Its life has been lived well, and it's ready for the garbage. Okay. So then I just kind of pull it gently off. Gently, 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 and then this side. Gently. There we go. Okay. And then you just have to punch all those things out, and I can do that later. All right. So bring this back in, and we'll give that a nice crease. See how pretty that is? Okay. Give that a crease this way. All right. Okay, so now I've already die cut a piece in, not very good with my words today, Granny Apple Green. I don't know what. I think these colors go okay. So what I want to do, you can see this is exactly the same, but what I want to do is flip this over. All right, so, well, I'll just show you this way. So it will be different. Leaves will be going in different directions. Okay, so I'm just going to glue this in. I have to make sure I glue this right. No, wrong way. It'll be that way. Okay, so I'm just going to put some glue here. And here. Okay. And upside down. There we go. Okay, so you want to line it up, which is why I like the glue, because it gives me that extra couple of seconds to line it up. Okay, that looks good, but I want to flip it over and see what it, oh, now I just moved it all. And over there. All right, let me see, does that look good? That looks pretty good. Okay, so now I'll just smoosh it down. Smoosh it down. Okay, so see what a difference that makes? All right, so now I also have a piece of shaded spruce. Okay, and I'm just going to put that in there like that. Okay, and I'm only going to do a little bit at the top and the bottom, because I don't want any of the glue to go through there. So we'll just kind of line that up. Hello, Brenda. How are you today? I hope you're having a fabulous day. Okay. All right. Hey, pretty, pretty. So you can do one, you can do two, you can do three. You know, so every one you do gives a little bit of a different look. Okay. And what else do I have? Okay, so I've cut, again, with the, what's this called again? Stylish Shapes. For some reason, I just can never remember that. So I cut the Stylish Shapes in the soft sea foam, and I used the 3rd largest. Okay. And I've got some Granny Apple Green here. And I've got a little sponge dauber. I'm going to ink this up, because it just kind of, I don't know, didn't quite work for me. I'm just going to put a little bit of this around the outer edge. So I really like this die, and I find these cards are pretty quick to create. And you can make them as simple or as complicated as you want. So they work for the beginner stamper. They work for the avid scamper. Whoops. So, oops, I still need this. All right. You know what? I just want a little bit more right there. That looks good. Okay. And then I've got a thinking of you again from the phrases and frames. And I'm just going to ink this one up. Thinking of you. There we go. That's done. And we'll pop this up with some dimensionals. Yeah, I have no ribbon on here. These are all pretty basic. Pretty basic day today. Pull all those off. And let's put that there. Okay, so my other card, I obviously cut a little up a little bit higher because that fit. Oh, this one I did in the shade of spruce. I didn't like it as, I liked it better in the Granny Apple Green. There we go. It's crooked. Crooked, crooked. Let's see if we can fix that. There we go. Better. Okay, so there it is in the shade of spruce. So you can decide, let me know which one you like better. And then I've got some shimmering dots in Granny Apple Green. And we're going to add some of those. Oh. And again, I think I'm going to, because I have more room down here this time, I think I'm going to put them at the two at the bottom. And then we'll put one at the top. There, like that. Just go on a nice line like that. Okay. And that's it. That's all. I can't believe I'm already finished. It's only been 20 minutes. Wow, you guys have got the whole day now. Okay, so we've got this card. And where's the other one I did? And this one. Okay, so these are the two cards I made today. And that's the other one there, just to show you that you can do it with designer series paper. Let me move this up a little bit. And you can do it in cards. Now the white showing is because I've already put the the inside piece in. Okay. So you can play with these. You can cut a whole bunch of these out and play around with them and do what you want to do. You like the shade of spruce better? Okay, see, I thought it was too dark. Anyways, okay, so Maureen likes the shade of spruce better. She's entitled to her opinion. I honestly didn't know. That's why I thought I would try the Granny Apple Green. So, anyways, okay. All right. So that's it. Any questions or anything, you feel free to put it in the comments and I will get back to you. So if you're watching the replay, please say hello. Let me know where you're from if you're watching it on YouTube. And okay, I guess that's it. So thanks very much for joining me today. I do appreciate it. And I will see you back here. Will I be back here next Thursday? Hang on, I got to check the calendar. 23rd. I may not be here next Thursday. I think I have, maybe. I have another appointment at the fracture clinic for my ankle, but I'm not sure what time the appointment is. So I may or may not be here. We'll see. All right. Anyways, if not, I will see you soon regardless. All right. Take care, guys. Have a great week. Bye-bye now.